Hello and welcome to my channel to plan for. This is the third video in a mini series. So first video was I shared what I took on my summer vacation, my stationery bag. Then the second video is where I shared my review or my first impressions after using for the first time a traveler's notebook. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check out my previous videos. And today I want to share with you what my travel journal actually looks like, what I created. So as I said, I used my traveler's notebook, and basically I had my notebook with me. Then in the up here in the insert I had some two washi tape cards and a few pre-cut washi tapes or PET tapes. And that's what I mainly used. I also had my photo printer with me. Okay, so let's have a look what I did. So I used a Laugh and Trip insert. So that's the one that came with my traveler's journal cover, traveler's notebook. And yeah, I have already here some previous trip. But now let's look at my summer vacation, which I spent in the Provence, a southern part of France. And yeah, I have created here a title page. And for this title page, you see here, I cut out a few pictures of my Lonely Planet and just made a little collage here with different things I experienced. And yeah, they always have nice photos in there, and it was just very handy to use that. And yeah, why not? So for me personally, it is very important to journal in the moment. I'm not the person who likes to go back and a couple days and journal later on, or even for a longer time. So the most I do is, okay, maybe at the next day in the morning, look back what I did yesterday. But what I really prefer is sit down during the day or in the evening and journal. And so that was why it was also important for me to take my photo printer with me, so I could always immediately create the page I wanted to for the day. And yeah, I calculated to for a maximum of 2 photos per day. I did not always really use those, so that's also for me just to know how many packets of photo paper I had to take with me. So yeah, that was my first day getting into my vacation. So I went through Marseille and just captured some memories here. As I said, I had some PT tapes, or that was like some kind of sticker sheets. And yeah, I just created this page in the moment. What I also like to do is here, I used some cutouts from some brochures, and those are 2 photos I printed out. But this one, I actually took a photo of a big poster they had at the entrance of this castle. That's the one where the fictional story happens of the Count of Monte Cristo. That's the place he escapes in the book. And so they had this big poster in the entrance, and obviously I couldn't get like this bird perspective myself, so I just took a photo of this big poster at the entrance and printed it out. So that was, yeah, nice. Yeah, then as I said, I mainly had like 1 BT tape with different summer motifs. which just are perfect for summer vacation. There were also little scripts on there. And I mainly used two different washi tape sets. They're both from the Archer and Olive spring release, I think. And just from the motifs and the colors, they are just, they match perfectly my summer vacation Provence, like birds, the colors, it was just a good match. So, but I have here like the play cards. I just used them to make my own washi tape cards. So yeah, photos I took. So most of the time I had like a double page or per day. And just wrote down what I did, where I went, and so yeah, that's we went to a big bird natural park there, and it was just really an amazing experience. And as you see here, this matches perfectly this Archer and Olive washi tape, and yeah, just recorded here this day. For me, it is important to, why do I, or let's get back there, why do I even travel journal? I want to be able to revisit my memories, but also I do quite a lot during one day, and sometimes even 2 days later I can't remember what have I done, or especially I forget the names. Like, oh, I will never forget this memory of being at this natural reserve, this bird park, and it was just amazing. But probably 2 days later I would have forgotten what it was called. So it's also, if you speak with somebody later on, it's a place to revisit too. Also, okay, what was it called, and things like that. Yeah, I was based in Arles, and from that city I just explored the region, and there was like this, they had like this city sightseeing card or ticket, where you bought one ticket and you could visit, I don't know, 6 or 7 different monuments and 4 museums, and those photos are just from this brochure. Things like that are always very handy to take and use them in journaling. This I cut out from, I was at a cafe, and I ate some ice cream, and it was just like, you know, these little sleeves where they put in sometimes the tissue and the like the fork, the knife, the spoon, and it was just printed on there. So I took that with me. Also, I think obviously the theme was targeted toward the region. So yeah, that was a nice match for here. Again, those are, or this is a picture I cut out also from the Lonely Planet. This I got at the cafe, I think. Yes. This was like a little piece of paper that they put actually on a piece of cake. And I visited this abbey, and there they sold also postcards and stamps, and this is from, I bought 2 stamps there. They are supposedly lavender scented, and just use this one. And oh yeah, in Arles I discovered a wonderful stationery store where they sold different Midori products, also traveler's notebooks, and there was this stickers set, and obviously they have stuff there that matches the region. So this had like all this lilac, lavender tones, obviously lavender, and so I thought, okay, matches quite well for a spread like that. I think that was also from the brochure of this abbey. Okay, yeah, that was actually the stamp, and that's the border for the stamp. So yeah, actually it still smells. I just opened the page and there is a very light lavender smell still coming from this stamp, so that's nice. Yeah, here I had a little accident. I used Tom Studio ink. It's called something with fish or kingfish or something like that. Well, anyway, it is not waterproof, and I wrote in the titles here with my watercolors, and just had a couple of drops of water here. So yeah, it's definitely something to keep in mind if you use something that is wet, to pay attention that you don't get any water on your writing. Yeah, it happens so easily, but it was not too bad. Okay, then on the 21st of June, there was the Fête de la Musique. That's also like what I cut out from the brochure. I went to different concerts there, and on the weekend to the huge market they have in the city twice a week. I think it's on, well, I have it written here somewhere, I guess. Well, it's definitely on Saturday and I think on Wednesday. So it's a wonderful market, and it just took a photo here of one of the this one lady was only selling tomatoes, all different kinds. So created this spread with it. Yeah, then I also had a beach day. Just took my book with me, went to the beach, and it's a funny beach because there were a lot of I guess there were more horses horses with people on them riding them than people actually swimming in the ocean. And it's funny because you share this beach with flamingos and all kinds of different birds there, so it's nice. I like that. It was fun. Yeah, next day I went a little bit up in the hills, very big contrast, a very green place. Also, again, took advantage of the washi tape. I was just lucky that I had all those washi tapes which matched so perfectly this whole vacation theme. Also, before I went on my vacation, I went through my sticker collection and just grabbed a few things which I thought might match the trip, the vacation. So because those are, I have this little sticker sheets about that. Okay, also I wanted to put there, I don't know, a color of the scene, a color of the day. I don't know, so I just, I don't really paint in here with watercolors, but I just used like a splash of color, and then I wrote on here where I was with the Markron fine liner. Just, I don't know, I think it's an additional splash of color looks nice here. And yeah, as you see, it's very consistent because it's just this one washi tape, and I think I only got a meter of this washi tape, and I think I only used a third of it, maybe not even that much. So yeah, I'm still set for the rest of the summer or a few more summer vacations. Okay. Yeah, it was a very, how should I say it? I was in Provence for 2 weeks, and I did so many different things, like going to the beach, visiting Roman ruins, yeah, visiting or seeing like this Abbey lavender field. So it was so many different things. So here was another beach day and a really, really nice little, well, fishing village. I mean, nowadays there is everything a tourist spot, but I guess it was once just a calm little fishing village. But now, of course, a lot of tourism. But still, I mean, nice spots to go in the ocean, swim, have a coffee at harbor and things like that. Here, yeah. I don't know if I cut this also out of my Lonely Planet or if it was a brochure. No, I think it was a brochure. The paper's a little thicker. Yeah, a nice castle I visited there. And then on my last real day of the vacation, I went to a concert there's a big Roman theater in Nîmes, and they had there they had this big screen where they showed different clips from the Marvel films, movies, and then there was this orchestra there playing all the soundtracks, and even back there a choir. So it was a very cool experience. Yeah, so that was my summer vacation. There are so many different ways of travel journaling. This way suits me because you can do it on the go. You don't need too many supplies, just a glue, scissors, photo printer, and basically that's it. I mean, I only had up here this washi tapes and PT tapes, and I mean I didn't take that much with me, but even from that little what I took with me, I only used a third or fourth, so had more than enough supplies. And that's what I want to do. I want to do it to record my impressions right in the moment, maybe in the evening, looking back, what did I do today? But for me, it's not the right way to say, okay, I'm just taking notes, and then after my vacation, I create a journal. I want to write down my impressions, my feelings in the moment, because it's just, I mean, just when I was here at this, let's see, where is it? At this bird park. I think that was the second day, second or third day, but it was such a powerful impression. All those amazing birds, and in the middle of this reserve, and so peacefully and so quiet, and I just wanted to write about this feeling in this very moment. So I think quite a bit of that stuff I wrote when I was still in the park, and there was cafes, a big word, but there was like a place where you could sit down, and they sold a couple of cold drinks, and just went there and just wrote a few things down. And it's just different for me if I can record it in the moment. Yeah, so that is my travel journal from my summer vacation. I just wanted to show you what I did because for me sometimes it's very inspiring to see how other people do their travel journaling, what they use, how they set it up. So maybe you also found some inspiration, and maybe you want to visit this region as well. I can only tell you it's really a wonderful place to go, and it's very likely that my next year summer vacation will be again somewhere in that area. I still haven't seen everything. Yeah. Okay, then have a good day, and I'm looking forward to see you at my next video. Bye bye.